Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Command and Conquer Tiberium Dawn as we complete the last GDI mission available in this game. So today we have GDI 99, Special Operation Mission 2. Mission briefing. Our top commando has been intercepted by Nod forces with information that must be retrieved. He is being held within a well-fortified technology center. Get an engineer into it at all costs. Nod forces are scattered throughout the area, so it's only a matter of time before you are detected.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, what are we dealing with here?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, there we are.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
we're going to have a lot of opposition
Yes, sir.
here if this is what they're starting me off with.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Alright, well, we're going to build in the corner to start with. Maybe
Moving
not.
out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Unit reporting. Waiting. Moving out. Yes, acknowledged.
You guys go there. Let's see if we can find a
Yes, sir.
Tiberium field.
Moving out.
Like, my base would be
Yes, sir.
safe, but it would be a pain in the ass to gather resources, so
Yes, sir.
not like a flare or anything.
Moving out.
And of course, I don't have maps. I'm probably going to lose those,
Yes, sir.
I might lose that MLRS since he's ahead of the tank, but... Alright, we got Tiberium. Alright, everyone head back. We got lots of Tiberium.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
There we go.
New construction.
Come on, guys. The fight didn't stop.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Power flank, go! There we go.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out.
I'm sure we're going to have to face all the tricks from the previous
New
missions.
construction options.
Stealth tanks, commandos, surface missiles, and the like.
Yes, sir. Moving
I'll
out.
be a little bit aggressive here. Just kind of want to scout out the area.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting. Moving out.
All
Yes,
right.
sir. Moving out.
I don't know how big the map is either. I guess we'll find that out when we. Well,
Construction complete.
okay, who's?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Ow. Okay. Pull back.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
Unit lost. New construction.
Okay, we got an obelisk there.
Unit reporting. Acknowledged.
Let's get another refinery online. Okay, we've done enough scouting now, I guess.
Yes, sir.
You come down there
Acknowledged.
to intercept those Nod tanks.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, we're gonna lose him. Unfortunate, but
Unit
it is what it
lost.
is. Okay, get out of the Tiberium field.
Unit lost.
Or not.
Yes, acknowledged.
Okay,
Construction
everyone
complete.
hold your horses now. Let's get a barracks so we can build units to defend ourselves should it come to that.
Construction complete.
Let's get a power
New
plant.
construction
Actually, let's
options.
get an advanced power
Building.
plant. We'll be cost efficient
On
here.
hold. Cancelled.
I don't think there's enough Tiberium to justify a third refinery right now. So we'll build that advanced power plant. We'll build the weapons factory, the repair facility, the comm center. Our usual tech rush kind of get up and going since we do have some resources. And they did start us off with like 8,000 credits, which is pretty
Construction
generous, all
complete.
things being told. Yeah, we'll just
Building.
go for the weapons factory right away. Nod seems content to not push back on us, which is nice of them. I appreciate it. I'm gonna wait until our base is a little better defended before I start advancing time here. All right. So that's It's a okay sized map. Probably not the
Unit reporting.
not the biggest, but not
Yes,
the
sir.
smallest. All right, mammoth tanks intercept that. That was very rude of him. That's exactly why I'm not skipping time right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All
Affirmative.
right.
Acknowledged. Waiting for affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
All right. Press the attack.
Awaiting order.
You
Acknowledged.
can go back there and heal some more.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Construction complete.
That's him done with.
New construction options.
Get that comm center up and going.
Yes,
And
sir.
then the repair center.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes,
We got
sir.
more tanks to
Acknowledged.
deal with.
Yes, sir.
I'm really hoping the Tiberium just kind of takes care of him.
Acknowledged. Yes,
That'll
sir.
work too.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out.
All right. Probably build the repair depot next.
Construction complete. New construction options.
How much? Yeah, we can afford the repair facility power-wise. I'm thinking what I might do is go straight for the advanced well, I'll have to build another advanced power plant. I'll have to build 2 advanced power plants to be able to build anything after it, but I'm thinking 2 advanced power plants after this, then the advanced comm center to start that charging, and then we can do helipads and advanced guard towers after that as necessary.
Construction complete. New
Yes, sir.
construction options.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
let's throw you in for now.
Building.
Because he can heal up a bit more, which is why I'm kind of min-maxing here, and I want to save some money. I think he's at his 50% health,
Affirmative. Reporting.
but if I let him heal to 50% and then put him on there, I'll save a couple credits. So
Waiting order. Affirmative.
that is the only reason. Otherwise, I would
Construction
prioritize.
complete.
Normally, I would just prioritize
Building.
lowest health unit first.
On hold.
All right, these guys should pay
Cancel.
for the advanced power plants.
Repairing.
Hopefully, the mammoth repairs as well. Okay, that. I was thinking I do have to build
Yes,
an
sir.
engineer at some point, but I think that'll happen a little later. I really only need 1 orca to knock that out once I have my advanced comm center, because then I can use the orca to make
Construction complete.
the SAM site poke out, and then load up with the
Building.
ion cannon. That's kind of the strategy there. Yeah, we won't have quite enough for the advanced comm center because of the money we're spending repairing
sir.
our tanks, but
Yes, sir.
being able to defend ourselves is important. I don't know
Yes,
how
sir. Affirmative. Unit
aggressive Nod is going to be in this mission,
moving out.
but we should be able to finish paying for it with these next 2 loads. And then it's helipads from here on out.
Repairing.
Hopefully they don't do any sneaky tricks like I'm gonna excuse me, I'll probably have to build a couple watchtowers just so they don't do tricks like spawning a helicopter and having them come into my my base and dropping off engineers. God knows the AI does seem to like to do that every once in a while.
Unit reporting. Affirmative.
And that is why I don't play against human players. At least not competitively. I'm going to repair him too, just because my OCD. I like to have everybody healed up.
Yes, sir.
Alright, he's fully repaired.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, I guess they
out.
both took a little bit of splash damage or something.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Alright, I'll let him...
Unit report. Affirmative.
It shouldn't take him too long.
Repairing.
Yeah, there he is.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
On
I'll put that on
hold.
hold just so I know I have the credits to repair this guy.
Repairing.
Unit reporting.
There we go.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Now, hopefully, let's see, 14. Depends on how many more credits we have to spend on this. We might get enough for a helipad. We would only need 100 credits left over, and I think we'll manage
Construction
that.
complete. Ion
Yeah.
cannon charging.
We got
New
more than that, so
construction options.
we can definitely start building up
Building.
helipads and orcas.
Insufficient funds.
We'll probably just build our usual 8. We'll still need,
On hold.
actually, before I do that,
Cancelled.
hey, we got an MCV. Build
Building.
a light scout. And then the helipad.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Hopefully we'll be out of range of that obelisk
Acknowledged.
coming down here, but I want to clear this area for our harvesters since we are starting to thin this field out a little bit.
Moving out.
All
Moving out.
right, let's go this way so that way we can force them to
Construction
engage not within the,
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
not in an area where his obelisk can interfere. Let's see, yeah, we got a ways on that ion cannon, which is to be expected.
Moving out.
Construction complete.
But we got the first of our helipads up and running, so
New construction options.
I think I'm gonna have to
Yes, sir.
sandbag around to, right, sandbags are expensive too at $50
Moving
each.
out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, there we go.
Affirmative.
Building.
I don't have the money for the guard towers, so
Cancelled.
I'm just gonna
Building.
snake this around so I can
Construction
start
complete.
building like an orca base
Building.
over here where I have a little more room to build out.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
All right. Okay.
Construction
You're the only one that took damage. That's good. Hey,
Building.
there we go. Crisscross.
On hold.
Let's see if that's enough to
Cancelled.
get us through or if I have to keep
Building.
building out. Scout.
Yes, sir.
Do scouty things.
Repairing. Repairing. Repairing.
And hopefully we don't trigger a giant attack script.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
Moving out.
Alright, I think I do have to take down that obelisk before we're going to get
Repairing.
anywhere, so...
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, we're kind of
Insufficient
just...
funds.
there's some areas we can
Yes,
get
sir.
into,
Moving out.
I think.
Affirmative.
but this area is pretty hilly, so it kind of restricts the freedom of our movement.
Affirmative.
Alright, let's see here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Maybe we'll find more SAM sites we can sick our mammoth tanks on, that would be nice.
Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Oh, turrets. Let's bypass him for now.
Affirmative.
More turrets.
Moving
A
out.
refinery.
Moving out.
And a SAM site. And a lot of power plants.
Moving out.
And maybe the whole Nod base?
Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Oh.
Moving out.
Stop it. That's rude.
Unit
Yeah, okay.
lost.
Well, we gained some valuable intel.
Vehicle reporting. Moving out.
I think we're going to launch a ground assault there. They should be able to handle the defenses, and taking out their power will help us greatly. Oh. Silly me.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
He's trying to ambush our forces.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Oh, I gotta go out a little bit further.
Cancelled. Building.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction
Waiting
complete.
orders.
All right. Let's see how much further.
Building.
Let's see any. No.
Construction complete.
One more.
Cancelled.
But next I'm going to build up APC and
Building.
engineers.
Construction complete. Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Let's, well, yeah,
Cancel.
let's start putting money into that.
Affirmative.
Building.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
All right, yeah, we're starting to go off the secondary field now.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, acknowledge. Awaiting moving out. Yes, sir.
Let them fire the first shots and take aggro. There we go.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Let's see what kind of response this generates. But at least we have, or we will shortly have, the ion cannon as kind of a panic button.
Yes, acknowledge. Moving out. Yes,
All right, you gotta get away. You're taking fucking splash damage. Thank God he hasn't been building infantry for whatever reason.
moving out.
Construction complete.
Yeah, yeah.
Structure sold. Unit ready.
Moving out.
Building.
Okay, that APC's almost ready. You get out of there.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
All right, now you
Ion
can.
cannon ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There we go. Everyone return your attention to the SAM site. The ion cannon's ready, so let's knock this guy out real quick.
Select target. Construction complete.
Ah, they had another one.
Moving out. Acknowledge.
Well, it's still one down.
Reporting. Wait away, sir.
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Moving out.
Building. Repairing.
All right, let's take him over. We'll capture the refinery and just see
Out. Acknowledge.
what money we can get from it.
Yes. Yes, sir.
And it's another field I can get access to, so there's also that.
Acknowledge.
Let's take out the hand and nod just in case he's, I don't know if he doesn't seem to be producing anything, but just in case he is the one that's occasionally tossing a flamethrower our way.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Get rid of him.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
All right, take him out.
Unit moving out.
All right, we are definitely triggering a response now. Armor, respond.
Funds.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
You just prepare that engineer
Acknowledge.
and play defense.
Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Repairing.
All
Repairing.
right,
Yes, sir.
use clean up the infantry stragglers.
Vehicle reporting.
Repairing. Repairing.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting.
Oh, cool.
Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancelled.
Unit reporting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Alright.
Building.
Yes,
Our
sir.
base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Repairing.
Okay, it looks like they're responding more to my
Unit. Yes, sir.
incursion than anything else over here.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Alright, we're about to lose the mammoth tank, so let's try to pull him back.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. And waiting. Yes, sir.
Actually, you guys go there.
Yes,
We are
sir.
about to take the refinery, though, so hopefully that will give us an influx of
Yes, sir.
money.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Sir. Affirmative.
you gotta... Oh, take him. Take him.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Nod building captured.
There we go.
Acknowledged.
Our base
Yes.
is under attack.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright,
Waiting. Yes, sir.
focus down fire.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, he's too close to that SAM site, but...
Building.
Off. Oh,
Unit.
there we go.
Construction complete.
There we go. Okay, things are getting slightly better. No,
Building.
we don't need to rebuild the APC. I do need 3 more engineers.
Cancel.
Unit.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Orca,
Affirmative.
go knock him out.
Yes, yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
And hopefully in knocking this power out, we'll be able to, that'll knock out power to the not obelisk, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, you're repaired.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Well, if they go by our guard tower, they'll have a bit of a surprise waiting for them.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
I don't know if they'll get that close, though.
Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Yes,
you
sir.
need to stop, sir.
Unit. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Unit reporting.
Alright. Once again, disappointed at
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
how many people weren't run over here. Alright, you go forward to engage. MLRS will cover you.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
You can send these guys to build additional rockets. Engineer can
Building.
resume.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
There we go. You get on repairs. The rest of you come back.
Moving out.
Alright, so that increased our income, removed income from Nod all around.
Repairing.
We lost, what,
Yes,
the
sir.
medium tank?
Unit
That's not a bad
ready.
trade, a medium tank for their entire outpost.
Acknowledged.
We'll leave the money for repairs now.
Repairing.
Ready and waiting. You got it.
Oh, I can't
Yes, sir.
repair and load them on at the same time. That's fine.
Moving out. Unit reporting.
Alright, you get your repairs next.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Moving out. Acknowledged.
We'll repair him and then throw him back out into the field.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
With 3 refineries, we have extra money capacity, so I'm not too worried about that. Our ion
Repairing.
cannons almost recharged, so we can send out
Yes, sir.
our orcas. They are out of power,
Yes, sir.
Ion cannon
so we'll
ready.
see if this is going to be enough to knock out the not obelisk.
Ion cannon charging.
But we got some collateral damage there, so that might be enough to knock the one out.
Moving out. Moving out.
All right. Oh, they got another SAM site. Looks like we took hits, but that's fine. What are you
Sir.
doing?
Moving out.
I ordered you on there to get repairs. By getting rid of these obelisks and SAM sites, though, if we can take control of the center of the map, or at least,
Repairing.
well, I shouldn't say take control, but remove their control from the center of the map, that will let us get into more down south where their base probably is.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I guess.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
There. Now, return to your harvesting duties.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Prepare you first.
Construction complete. Repairing.
All right, they got one lonely soldier coming to attack us. I think we can take him. Yeah, I want that orca repaired next. Yeah, we're not going to have enough for a helipad, I think. Not with the repairs. Maybe when he comes in.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right, let's get those orca repairs going.
Moving out.
And that seems to not be rebuilding anything, which was also the case, I think, in the last mission, too. So
Repairing.
you won't hear any complaints from me. But sometimes the rebuilding can be a little bullshit, but... get another light scout. We will need more reconnaissance, too. Just another reason I'll have to put off the
Waiting order.
helipad, the additional helipads until we
Moving out.
get some more money in.
Construction
What else was I
complete.
going to bring in here?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
no, I was going
Moving
to put you on the repair pad.
out. Yes, sir.
Hopefully we're far
Yes,
enough
sir.
away from... not really. We'll see how it goes.
Affirmative.
Maybe if we approach from the west, we can buy ourselves
Repairing.
enough time
Yes, sir.
that we can hit the obelisk and be able to outrun their SAM missiles. All right. They got power back because this guy's not damaged, so... Yeah, let's see. We should be able to go further south now, though. So we'll get the
Building.
helipad going. We should be able to afford it with this next load of Tiberium that's coming in.
Moving out.
Insufficient funds.
Moving out.
And we can start finding... I assume there's a main nod base somewhere.
Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
There's another Tiberium field.
Moving out.
Haven't seen really any high-tech nod units, which is a little
Moving out.
surprising. Okay, this one's being harvested by them.
Moving out.
So they must have a harvester nearby.
Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out.
All right, let's see what we're dealing with here. I assume they must have SAM sites. Okay, they have an airstrip for vehicle production,
Acknowledged.
more power plants.
Moving out.
I think this is another secondary base.
Moving out.
Lots of flamethrowers. Yep, there's the SAM site.
Affirmative. Moving out.
They
Repairing.
almost killed themselves there.
Construction complete.
There's another SAM site.
Acknowledged.
Artillery.
Unit lost.
Ow. Wow, that's the fastest I've ever seen artillery launch a second one. All right.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Okay, yeah, we got another load of Tiberium coming in, so that'll be fine. Our ion cannon's almost recharged, so then we can knock the
Building.
knock that SAM site out. Are you
sir.
stuck? I guess he was. All right. Well, now you can go there. Yeah, they gathered all that Tiberium, but they didn't really use any of it. Once again, we'll just capture that refinery and use it to advance our own efforts. Yeah, with 6, we should be able to start taking down SAM sites just with orcas, but we'll probably take casualties during the process. 14.
Insufficient funds.
I may as well just
Building.
wait until I have the next helipad
Construction
with all
complete.
three harvesters depositing their ore loads. They might not hit it. Let's go. Obelisk first.
Ion cannon ready. Ion cannon charging. Construction complete.
More SAM sites, cool. Ooh, that's a lot of them. All right. Well, we found the main nod base.
Building.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Oh, that's right. We need
On
our
hold.
replacement orca first.
Cancelled.
All right. There's yet another obelisk there in the center we have to deal with. So holy shit. But
Yes, sir.
let's start scouting out, see if they have any more secondary bases, or if we're all done, or if we'll be all done with this bullshit after we take out this base. Let's see, that'll give me 14, which is going to be enough for the replacement orca. All right.
Acknowledge. Waiting over now.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
All right. Let's see what kind of
Construction
gateway
complete.
we're looking at here, too.
Affirmative.
Oh, we can just walk right in. All right.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right,
Yes,
come
sir.
on in.
Building.
Helipad next up.
Yes, sir. Vehicle moving out. Affirmative.
So I guess those obelisks must have been guarding all the ways into their base.
Moving out.
So in theory, we could launch a ground assault if we were careful of that last one, but
Affirmative. Moving out.
no need to rush things too much. Although he is,
Moving out.
he's taking Tiberium from us now, which is making me mad.
Moving out.
Okay, we could throw some artillery up here and knock out that SAM site at least.
Acknowledge.
We might invite some retaliation though.
Moving out.
All right, they have turrets guarding the back way in. More harvesters.
Affirmative.
For all the Tiberium they've been harvesting, they sure aren't using it.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
pause
On
that.
hold.
So I want to repair him.
Repairing.
Unit reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
All right.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That'll be good enough for
sir.
this strike.
Yes, sir.
You know what? We'll leave the
Yes, sir.
MLRS at home.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Unit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Actually, let's see if we can't
Yes, sir.
knock this guy out. Not quite.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You need repairs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Repairing.
All right, guys. We're not.
Yes, sir.
Our goal isn't to destroy the harvester. We want to use it.
Unit report.
Just.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
There we
Yes,
go.
sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit moving out.
Okay, I think we can
Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir.
take the rest of them now.
Waiting orders.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
All right.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit reporting. Moving out.
Squish.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Squish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. If they keep focusing on the mammoth tanks, that's fine. Okay.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Good job, buddy.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Unit moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Take down the artillery real quick.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Now we can finish up with these guys.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
There we go.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Moving out.
All right. Now we can capture the
Yes, sir.
refinery.
Acknowledged. Waiting order. Moving out. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
All right. I only need.
Not building.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could like drop infantry like that.
Acknowledged. You got it.
All right.
Building.
I guess some
Building.
mammoth tanks.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
All right. We're
Ion
still
cannon
good
ready.
on power.
Reporting.
Attack that SAM site.
Unit acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
All right. This is getting really annoying.
Lost.
Oh, I forgot to.
Select target.
There we go.
Ion cannon charging.
Well, that'll make things easier.
Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you guys are getting really annoying.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
Now stop that.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Bring
Construction
you back up for
complete.
repairs.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Oh, hello.
Lost.
Yes, sir.
You can knock him out.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
You need repairs.
Yes,
You go
moving
there.
out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Waiting order.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Waiting orders.
All right. Bring you back. We can launch more massive airstrikes to knock out their SAM sites and not obelisks. Although first I do want to,
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
yeah, let's whittle away their SAM sites. If we can get an airstrike going, that would be nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys can go down there and start wrecking shit. I forgot I was even building those.
Reporting. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Actually,
Yes,
I think we have enough ammo to do this one too.
Repairing.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Moving out. I've got a present for you.
Those will be some expensive repairs, enough so that it might almost actually be worth.
Building.
It seems like I don't have to worry about NOD engineer helicopter raids into my base, which is nice. That saves me a lot of stress. I think I'm going to build another advanced power plant to deal with all the power we're sucking here. But I think I'm going to build a second repair facility too, just so we can handle all this stuff popping off.
Moving out. Yes,
All right,
sir.
prioritize.
Construction complete.
We'll prioritize this orca for now, and then the other orca. But yeah, another
Building.
repair facility.
Repairing.
Not too often I find myself building more than one of
sir.
those.
Affirmative.
Let's start with the airfield, just so they can't call in vehicle reinforcements. The occasional pieces of artillery are getting annoying.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Moving out.
Oh. Oh, he is fully repaired. Okay.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right, we are good.
Waiting order.
Oh, I put him on there, but we'll have the second repair facility soon.
Unit reporting.
Yeah, they keep sending flamers after me, which is really
Yes,
annoying.
sir.
Oh, they might be heading north this time. In which case, yeah, go ahead. Go see how you fare against my guard towers.
Waiting order. Moving out. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
In fact, I'll even build another
Repair.
guard tower just for them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There we go.
Unit reporting.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes,
Wish.
sir.
All right. Finish knocking out their power.
Vehicle reporting.
We should be, yeah, we should have enough that I can keep going after SAM sites here. And once we find their hand of nod, we're definitely obliterating that.
Yes, sir.
'Cause it's given me nothing but grief.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
There we go.
Repairing. Repairing.
Up, they have a nod temple. That's got to be
Construction
the next
complete.
thing to go.
Vehicle reporting.
Because I am not letting them nuke my base. And I was a little surprised they weren't nuking us, but
Moving out. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Come on.
Acknowledged.
There we go.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did we get... We don't have the airstrike yet, so there must be... Somewhere on this map, there's at least one more SAM site.
Affirmative.
But let's reload and go after the Nod Temple, because I do not want to deal with the ramifications of a nuclear missile strike anywhere in my base. That would be very expensive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't see any other SAM sites, but maybe it'll reveal itself when we...
Ion cannon ready. Select target.
All right, if it does reveal itself... Holy shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Unit report. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Come
Affirmative.
on.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Trying to get them to fire their missiles.
Acknowledged.
They aren't...
Acknowledged.
They don't fire very reliably, as you can see. Oh, there's a hand and nod. Still though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Second airstrike on...
Select.
Fuck you guys.
Ion cannon charging. Building.
Alright.
Construction complete.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have 10. Alright, we got it. We don't have to worry about nuclear missile strikes now.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Put them there to guard until I can safely take out that Nod barracks. I think that's going to be the barracks, the obelisk, the Conyard.
Unit report.
Okay, let's try
Acknowledged.
some multi-targeting here.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Hopefully that won't be enough to...
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
There we go.
Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Unit. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Okay, we didn't quite take out the hand and nod. Still no SAM site.
Yes, sir.
Where is... Alright, I sent him off and he died.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Hit the hand and nod
Yes, sir.
again.
Yes, sir.
That should be enough to destroy that.
Reporting.
Construction
There's the
complete.
tech center that we have to get into.
Yes, sir.
Let's start knocking out... Oh, really? He did repair... Okay, so those are the last 3 flamethrowers we're gonna have to deal with.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Left,
Unit reporting. Moving out.
right.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right, you deal with the other
Yes,
turret.
sir.
There's probably another entrance with more turrets, but we gotta find it first.
Moving out.
Can we build... No, we cannot build transport
Moving out.
helicopters, so we can't just go there.
Moving out. Moving out.
Might be
Moving
safe
out.
enough to move in our APC, though.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
There's...
Vehicle
Unless they have
report, moving
a...
out.
Oh, they don't have any more
Moving out.
turrets, it looks like.
Affirmative.
I was expecting a
Yes,
boulder base,
affirmative.
but I guess not.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
It
Moving
seems to be
out.
all they have, so let's...
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
If that's the case, I'll send in orcas to harass their flamethrower
Yes, sir.
infantry, and that should be
Acknowledged.
the last of them.
Unit reporting. Acknowledged.
Because we can just send in our APC.
Affirmative.
We'll capture the con yard and the refinery. And I don't know if I'll bother with anything else. And then we'll capture the, okay, that. This isn't doing as much damage to the flamethrower soldiers as I wanted.
Building.
Okay, we got one of them
Yes,
killed.
sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Let's build a silo. We might end up having a lot of, oh, fuck yeah.
Building.
Let's build more silos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
All right.
Waiting orders.
Well, I guess we'll send the rest against the airstrip here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. I don't know where his buddy is. Oh, are you fucking shitting me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
All right. Hit the artillery. The infantry we can deal with. And hey, he even helped us.
Moving out. Moving out.
There we go.
Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
There we go.
Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Roger. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. You got it.
2,
Reporting. Roger.
3,
Yes, sir. Moving
4.
out.
Maybe I will
Reporting.
just capture his whole
Building
base.
captured.
Let's
New
build another
construction
engineer and
options.
Unit reporting.
ferry him
Building.
over.
Nod
Unit
building
reporting.
captured.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Right away, sir.
All right,
Yes,
you
sir.
be ready to
Acknowledged.
take that refinery when he's back. I'll build another
Building.
silo. Actually, at this point, I could
Construction
just build
complete.
another APC.
Unit ready.
That'll be faster
Building.
than waiting for that one to get back and
Yes, sir.
repair.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Then we can send them out again right away.
Unit reporting. Moving out.
Almost there. I could be building multiple buildings at this point. I'm not going to bother.
Moving out.
All right, let's take Nod's funds for our
Nod
own.
building captured. Construction complete.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
All right,
You got
let's
it.
pop in.
Right away, sir. Awaiting orders. Moving out.
And let's go. And that should be, once we get them in, that'll be the last of the GDI missions. Gonna
Building.
build more silos.
Construction complete. Ion cannon ready.
I guess airstrikes might just be disabled on this map. I don't really
Moving
see a
out.
lot of room for SAM sites to be hiding.
Affirmative.
Not that it'd be impossible, but I'm going to clear those spots up now. Because really it'd be like there or here, I think is the only place where there's enough fog of war for a SAM site to hide.
Affirmative.
So that's a little disappointing that they just straight up disabled airstrikes for this mission, but
Acknowledged.
it is what it is. And ultimately, we didn't need them with how generous we were, or the game was, with giving us funds and stuff.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Just make sure there's not like another, yeah.
Affirmative. Moving out.
We got this.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Roger.
Nod mission accomplished.
Alright, so what a fitting end to the GDI missions. 9% efficiency. That must be like based on your time or something, but yeah, I mean, I probably could have brute forced it a lot sooner, but I'm a completionist. I like to have fun. I like to clear the map. I like to build pretty bases. 108 not casualties to what we had. We didn't have that many casualties. We had a medium tank. We had one of our MLRS systems, a couple Humvees, and an Orca or two. That's it. So 10 or less. So 10 to 1 KD there. 45 buildings destroyed. We lost none. And we certainly had. So that's probably why our leadership's so high, because I think that's based on your unit losses. Plenty of ending credits there to fund the GDI war efforts. So yeah. And with that, like I said, that is the last of the cannon, semi-cannon, whatever you want to call them, GDI missions. So next time we will be just kind of curious what I got here. Oh, must have been that console exclusive computer graphic GDI finale. Okay, I'm interested in seeing that. Nope. Oh shit, he was T-posing for dominance there. But yeah, I think that is it for GDI. So next time we will be getting the nod side of this conflict. But until then, thank you all for watching and stay tuned for next time and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.